Every single year, Dollar Tree brings a set of new calendars that are beautiful to display and follow your days, of course, but they're great for crafting. We're going to start with this fun Boss Babe design. Look how fun these are. They have great styles, beautiful colors, and we're going to start using this one because why not? It also had this little tiny one that had a great little design in the front. All right, I'm going to keep that cardboard because they are great for crafting. We are going to look for the one we're going to use, and we're going to start with this XO one. I think it's gorgeous. I love the muted pink that it has. I'm going to take this wooden heart that I got at Target Dollar Spot years ago. I had it around. I'm going to trace it on one corner, remove the string, and we're going to Mod Podge it. Now, we're going to Mod Podge it in a way that I have used several times now. I'm just going to add a layer of Mod Podge, put it to the side, let it dry. While that is drying, Dollar Tree has many canvases, including some of the traditional styles and some of these flat ones, and they have them in different sizes. We're going to move the plastic paper and we're going to add a couple of these tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree. Just join them together with hot glue, and then I'm going to paint the sides, not the front, not the back, because you're not going to see that, just the sides. And then once dry, we are going to hot glue that to the back of the heart. But first, we got to Mod Podge that piece of the calendar. I'm going to place the EXO design right on top. Now the Mod Podge is dry. We're going to add parchment paper and then we're just going to iron it. This will activate the Mod Podge and it will certainly attach perfectly. All right, we're going to use the sanding block to remove the excess paper from around. I like to sand them in a downward motion because it helps keep it smooth and close to the edge. I'm also going to lightly sand the surface just to give it a little bit more of a distressed look. Now we're going to attach those blocks right there to the back. They are nice and dry. And we're going to bring in one of these fairy lights. I use them for my Christmas decor all the time. And why not use them for this everyday decor too? We're going to hot glue the battery pack to the one side to make sure the little clip, the little on and off button is right there on the edge. And then we're going to use clear tape to attach all of the lights on the back of the heart. Once they were attached, I am going to then hot glue it to the canvas just like that. Now, I didn't paint the canvas, although you can if you want. All right, we're going to add some of these greenery boxwood. These are just some faux ones I get from Amazon. I'm going to cut several of the picks, and we're just going to hot glue them all around. Keep them in nice and kind of like even around. You could also add florals to it. I think that would be very pretty, but wanted the XO to really pop, so I'm just going to leave it in the green. I'm going to add this rope from Dollar Tree to the back using hot glue and some masking tape so it doesn't flare up on us. And I loved the way this one turned out. Wait until you see it in a darker room. It lights up beautifully. I love the greenery and the heart is gorgeous. But what do you think? For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take another design from this beautiful calendar. It's a 2025 one as well. This one has a beautiful floral heart. And we're going to take one of these wooden square blanks. Now, Dollar Tree carries the round ones year round, but I have never seen these square ones and I grabbed them. I mean, like, grabbed them. Fast. All right, we are going to remove the jute string from it and we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. We're going to add a layer of Mod Podge all over the top surface, and then we're going to put that to the side to let it fully dry, and I usually just put it under a fan. All right, once dry, we're going to take the design, place it on top, and more parchment tape paper, and then we're just going to iron it. Again, this will add such a good adhesive to each other, and I just love how it even removes all the bubbles. It just works really good, so I highly recommend this technique. Once attached, we're going to use my electric sander. This is a heart orbital sander. I'm just going to remove the excess from the sides. This is going to add really quickly and again make those edges nice and smooth. I'm going to grab one of these doilies from the Dollar Tree. They carry these year round. They are paper, and although you can skip this part because it's really just a small little subtle detail, I think it added a nice texture to it. I'm going to add Mod Podge to the corners and add a little bit of these doilies right in each corner, just the top ones. Again, this is just a little detail, but you can skip this if you'd like. I did Mod Podge to attach it, and then more Mod Podge on top to be able to seal it. And then once dry, we are going to use my sanding block again and just sand downwards to remove the excess paper. All right, so now you can do whatever you want to this. I decided to keep the bow and the florals on top pretty neutral. So I'm just going to grab some of this burlap ribbon, make a very simple bow, tie it in the center, and hot glue it very, very high up. Now I added some of these leafy greens. In the end, you couldn't really see them. I wish I would have added them a little bit larger, but that's okay. And then a white flower right in the center. I'm going to add this white rope, again from Dollar Tree, hot gluing it and taping it so it does not flare on us. And I think it's gorgeous. I just love these colors. There's something about these pinks and teal colors I just love. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to take the same calendar, but we're going to use some of these back ones. You see that one there in the corner? Just a little larger than the other smaller ones and has a beautiful design. I'm going to cut it nice and straight on the edges because we're going to do something really fun. All right, so that you know that Dollar Tree carries frames, these picture frames are great for displaying your pictures and so fun for crafting. I'm going to use this clear one here, and I'm going to remove the paper and the plastic covering that it has. And then we are going to attach the little design onto the front of it using some double-sided tape. You can find double-sided tape at Dollar Tree as well. I'm going to attach it right there on the right side. Look how pretty that already looks. Then I'm going to take one of these little sticky pads from Dollar Tree in the green tone. I think it complements the colors very nicely. I'm going to add hot glue to the back and attach it right there on the other side. This would be a great gift for an administrative assistant, a teacher, a secretary, you name it. We're going to use some of these little Velcro pads that you can find at the Dollar Tree. They are sticky. And I'm going to add one of these pink pens from the Dollar Tree, add it to the one side, and then attach it to the top. And then make sure that everything's attached nicely. And that way you can add the pen right there. How fun is this? This would also make a great Mother's Day gift. I love the way this turned out. So vibrant colors. And what a great gift idea. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take another new calendar, put that cardboard to the side for other crafts. We're also going to use these smaller ones from the back. Now, these are the really tiny ones. These are great for smaller crafts. At first, I thought I would start with one, and then I changed my mind and I went to 3, and then I changed my mind and I went to 4 because it was just fun. So in the end, I'm going to have 4 little designs that I cut up. This stock paper you can find at Dollar Tree as well in their crafting aisle. And I am going to use this beautiful mint green tone and cut strips that are about 2.5 inches wide. I'm going to cut 2 of them and then cut them directly in half because we are making fun bookmarks. We're going to do the same thing to this other one and cut it in half. All right, so now we are going to just kind of place them here in my measuring mat. And I'm just going to make a few marks because I want all of these to have a similar shape. And I'm just going to angle cut those top edges just like that. Now we have 4 of them, and we are going to attach all of these small little designs right there in the kind of top portion with some double-sided tape. All right, so now we are going to bring in my laminator. So this is a laminating sheet. I'm just going to place all of the bookmarks right here in the center, and then we are going to put it through the laminating machine. Now, if you don't have a laminating machine, they are very affordable actually on Amazon. I think you can find them also at Walmart. I'm going to try to find one. I have it linked here in the YouTube shopping. But you can also use clear tape. I've used that before in my other channel. So if you don't have a laminating machine, don't worry about it. All right, so we are going to cut up, leaving about 1/4 inch of the clear plastic around the edges and then placing it through the machine one more time. This is optional. You do not have to put it through the machine one more time. I just figured let's just do it. That way it's nice and sealed. Again, I'm just going to cut all the edges, leaving about 1/4 inch, maybe even a little less than that. And then we are just going to put it through the machine once again. All right, so once everything is nicely laminated, we are going to punch 1 hole at the top of each. And then we are going to thread some ribbon. Now, this is where you can have fun. You can add multiple color ribbons. You can add just one if you want. I had this beautiful pink tone that really complements the design. So I'm just going to use this one. You can also do a bow if you'd like, but I'm just going to do a very simple knot, and I'm going to do that on all 4 of them. And that's about it. What a fun gift you can do for your family members, for Mother's Day, I don't know, your friends, whatever. It's just so fun to make these. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.